So hello, welcome back to Gumad's Coins and Banknotes, and today is Saturday, and on Saturdays I like to make coins about Australian decimal coins. Sunday is Australian pre-decimal coins. So today we have 2009 $1 coin, and this is the Mob of Roos, not the commemorative one that they issued in the same year. Okay, so this is pretty much the only coin, or one of the coins that you have nothing special that I have found on the internet or even when I looked at these coins. So you got the Ian Rank Broadley effigy, and as you can see this one's pretty circulated. I would say it's EF condition at most. And on the other side we have Stuart Devlin's 5 kangaroos, which is the most common design you're going to get in Australian coins. And if you go and look for errors, just look for cuds. So cuds, they can be found on any ear, but mostly on these 2 kangaroos, usually at the back on the ear or even in the mouth region, sometimes on the back as well, so the backpack. And then you got some other type of cuds, so and probably a diaphyl roughly in this region. That have been quite common on the 2015, 2016. Wouldn't be surprised if other dates also had that. So when you put the light there, it looks like it's got a cud there, but if you turn it around, you can see that there is no such thing, it's just its hand. So did the other 2 coins have any cuds? So this one, no. As you can see, mistake that for a cud as well. Okay, this one's pretty well set. Oh, it's 2010. But anyway, in this condition, just not worth collecting. I just kept that coin for the 2010 video, but I'll need better ones. Okay, and this one, also pretty good. And 2009. So, let's have a look at the mintage figures and how much they're selling for. Okay, so the Royal Australian Mint, they have the 2009 at 21.2 million. There's also 21.3 million commemorative coins, so it's slightly more of them. So these 2 coins are actually quite common. And if you want to know if they're rare coins only 2,500 coins or less. So this one, because it has so many, not enough for the population of Australia now, which is 27 million, but still enough for all the coin collectors in Australia. Okay, so now as for what coins were issued, so we have 21.6 million issued for circulation. Then you have proof, specimen, wedding set. So I class these with mint marks as different. And you got MM, if you uncirculated mint mark, it's 23,000. Wow, that's quite a lot actually. The uncirculated coin sets is 50,000, so there should be no reason why you can't get an uncirculated coin set for a good price. Probably say about 40-50 bucks. Probably even less if you look hard enough. Then you got these ANDA coins, which, as far as I know, they issue almost every year. 2010, yeah, or they issue some type of fare anyway. So Blinky Bill, see ANDA again. So basically this is not a scarce coin to get. Okay, so as for selling, here we have, I've got 2009, and basically, yeah, they want, how much do they want? 25 bucks. Oh no, so you got the Privy mark up here. So that's really a different coin. And this one's for 5 coins, $5 each. Look like from coin sets actually. Then you got proof ones, 25 bucks. This one has an error, looks like a lamination flaw or a strike through. They got it as a strike through. Could be, just wear a piece of metals on it. Then we got 4 bucks. So really the error all from an uncirculated coin set seem to be the ones that are selling. And then we've got other dates down below. So there's not too many listings. Any sold? Yeah. We have 4 uncirculated, so they're probably from sets or even just they could be from rolls. That's what I was looking for. Dementia is such a lovely thing. Okay, on this side, yeah, they're pretty good coins. Okay. Then down below we got nothing. So this one's not it because it's got the preview mark. And we have nothing else. So they don't really sell that well. So basically, okay, so these coins are not really worth that much. If you get it in the condition like this, 2010, just spend it. I'll probably spend that anyway. And I would only keep the coin if it was pretty much uncirculated. So in this condition, this will be a good space filler for your coin album, but basically it still has a lot of damage, and I would not grade this coin myself because you're just losing money if you grade it. You're never going to be able to sell it for even the grading fee, but it's just a nice coin to get and a part of history. Okay, just for fun, Wikipedia. At the end of this video, 2009, what happened? Our Prime Minister was Kevin Rudd. Elizabeth II was still alive. Then we have all this political info. Okay, he was a Premier of Governor. Okay, never heard of that guy. Violence, strikes. There. Housing New South Wales, the state rim. Yeah. Okay, so they didn't want their houses to be destroyed. So, but it's probably more complicated than that. Okay, so some guy threw his daughter off the Westgate Bridge. So he was arrested for murder. I need to look into that. That's pretty sad. Really sad. Hopefully he's no longer with us. A dead baby killer is a good one. Okay. Pacific Brands ceases operations in Australia. 1,850 jobs gone. What's the National Day of Warming? Okay, so for the Victorian bushfires, so that's probably one of the major things that affect Australia was those bushfires. Okay, I remember the sky was just blood red. It's just so red because of the fire and the flames. And actually I lived in the same place I did now, and it's near King Lake. Actually not near King Lake, but you can see King Lake. Anyway, contained, so that was a pretty bad bushfire. And then we've got some other information. Okay. Announced that it will terminate the request for proposal for NBN, and that the network will be built as a public-private ownership. Okay, so the NBN, that was very important because it actually expanded our Australia's internet, even though it's not the best. It did expand it, and pretty much 2009 I didn't really have the internet because I paired games, mean I shared it with the neighbour, the actual line, so I couldn't have the internet because of privacy issues. Anyway, Des Moran, members and tourists in Lewis Moran are shot dead, so that's the gangland wars going around that would affect Australian culture. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I don't want to read a lot of this. Dust storms in Eastern Australia. Yeah, I can't remember that. Maybe I need to look it up. Okay, so that's the only thing that really interests me. Kevin Rudd, Malcolm Turnbull, I apologise on behalf of forgotten Australians. Okay, so people who suffer collecting childcare. Okay, Tony Abbott. Seems like a nice person, but terrible politician. Anyways, what's this? Dust storm. Dust storm. Okay. Affected Australia, New Zealand, New Caledonia. So across the states of New South Wales and Queensland. Okay, so that's why I'm down in Melbourne. I didn't actually get it. And I'm sad about that. I would like to actually swing down here. That would have been awesome to actually observe. It seems like Sydney has all the fun, has all the floods, there's all the dust, there's all the... Wow. Anyway, so basically this is a long video, second half of it. If you're interested in Australian history, you get it through coins. And each year, if you have a memory you want to keep a coin, because you can check out whatever historical fact you can find. Thank you very much. Awesome coin and banknote collecting time. And don't shit your pants.